Well, Hunter Biden has been ordered to testify before the House Oversight Committee in just a matter of hours. But House Republicans are still unsure if the president's son is even going to show up this morning. Chairman James Comer is threatening to hold Hunter Biden in contempt of Congress if he skips out on today's closed-door deposition. While the Oversight Committee has been investigating the Biden family's alleged criminal conduct for months at this point, the House is expected to vote on an official presidential impeachment inquiry later on today. So joining us now is Oversight Committee member Representative Scott Perry of Pennsylvania. Congressman, thanks for joining us this morning.
Markie, it's great to be with you, and we do expect to see Hunter Biden come in today for his scheduled deposition. But I guess we have not heard back affirmatively that he will be here. Hopefully he is.
Well, that was my leading question for you, sir, because he and his legal team have both made it very well known they do not want this closed-door deposition. They've offered instead to do it publicly. And I'm curious, I guess I'll take it here next. I'm curious why Republicans vehemently rejected that. They said they would testify publicly. Why not take them up on that offer for the world to hear it? Republicans then don't get accused of selectively, leaking or withholding information. What am I missing here? Why'd you say no to that?
Well, Republicans are going to be accused of all kinds of things by the mainstream media regardless. So there's a process here that everybody follows, and Hunter Biden is not special. He's an American citizen, and every other person comes in for their closed-door testimony because literally have hundreds and hundreds of questions that can't be gotten to, that can't be asked and answered in the normal 5-minute format, representative on the left, representative on the right for a couple hours in front of the cameras. And so, in these circumstances, the person that's being subpoenaed doesn't get to dictate the terms, no matter who it is in America. The police don't roll up to your house and say, look, we're here to arrest you for whatever crime that we think that you've committed, that we suspect you've committed. Why don't you let us know when you're able to come down to the station, grab a bite to eat, take a shower, go see your family, whatever. That's not how any of this goes anywhere in America. And to assume and to presume that Hunter Biden can dictate the terms to Congress is
not going to fly.
No other witness has been able to dictate terms because they're not in a position to dictate terms. We have a subpoena because we have probable cause and we want to question Hunter Biden as a witness, and that's the duty of Congress to do that. And no special treatment.
And speaking of that subpoena, I know you said right off the top you do expect him to show up today. Representative Comer has threatened to hold Hunter Biden in contempt of Congress if he skips out on today and he doesn't appear per his subpoena. Do Republicans have the votes to follow through on that threat if he's a no-show?
Well, I sure think they do. This is a duly constituted committee. Look, in the past, there have been committees that were not duly constituted that offered subpoenas and people didn't show, but you could understand why. This is a duly constituted committee under the rules of the Congress, and so the subpoena is enforceable. If he does not show up, I can't imagine what the narrative or what the argument would be on the left or the right, for that matter, of why he would get a free pass and not be held in contempt. If American citizens and witnesses can just say, well, we're not going to comply with law enforcement, and this is essentially a law enforcement action at this point, then we don't have the rule of law. We don't have any order, and you will see citizens that might be accused of any kind of crime just say, well, I'm not showing up. I'm not going to present myself as subpoenaed, and then you have the breakdown of society. So I sure hope that he shows up. He seems to have a lot of compounding legal issues right now. I don't think he needs another one.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.